What's going on, good people? My name is Adam, occasionally known as Mr. Buck, and today we are doing another shoe review. This time it is not a lifestyle shoe. This is going to be a running shoe. It's engineered for road running. And of course, I'm talking about the Nike Pegasus 42. So Nike actually made 42 of these. This might be the longest running lineup in the Nike family. 42 in the base model. That's not counting the Wave or the Turbo or the Plus or the Premium, but just the base model. 42 pairs. How about that? It comes in a standard orange Nike box, but this time they did something that I found to be cool. They put the specs on the inside of the box. Check that out. So you can see all of the tech specs. You can learn about React X, learn about the Air Zoom unit. That's all on the inside of the box. And here we are with number 42. And just off the bat, this shoe to me, it looks better. Visually, it looks better than the Pegasus 41. It's a bit more sleeker, a little more futuristic. I like the chrome swoosh that they put on there. Then you have this orange little stripe that's curved, and I think this is meant to represent the curved zoom unit. There is a full length Air Zoom unit. It's curved, similar to the Pegasus Premium. Now you can't see the zoom unit, it's encapsulated, and by that I mean it's built into the React X unit, so it's not like it's visible that you would see on the Alpha Flies or the Pegasus Premium or the Vermeil Premium, but it's definitely in there. We have the mesh upper, lightweight, very breathable. Nike is claiming that the Pegasus 42 has the most softest, most breathable upper in comparison to other versions of the Pegasus. We're going to test it, we'll find out, we'll see about that. And then we have the classic Nike waffle outsole. Now, they're calling this a high abrasion waffle outsole, and when you touch it, it definitely feels harder and more rigid than what you got on the Pegasus 41. However, it seems to me like there is less waffle on the bottom of the shoe. Here's the Pegasus 41. This is my normal daily trainer. It's seen better days. To me, it looks like there's way more waffle on the bottom of the shoe. Like the waffle on the 42, it's mostly in the forefoot. In the midfoot and the heel, all that foam is just exposed right there, just bare. Now it is pushed in, it's more indented. This is going to turn dark or brown. I don't care about that. I'm going to be using it as a running shoe, and basically that happens. It's going to turn brown when you're running outdoors, running on concrete, running on grass, running on sand, things like that. It's going to happen. It's natural. So hopefully the outer edges, the black part, this black rubber, as well as the high abrasion pad, that traction pad in the middle, will be enough to compensate. The insole is your typical insole. It is removable. You can pull it out, swap it out with something a little more robust, like a Superfeet insole or a Move insole if you like. But kind of your run-of-the-mill insole. I've seen better, I've seen worse. I've been told that the rocker is more pronounced. Here's the Pegasus 41. Pegasus 42. Slightly, ever so slightly. Yeah, I can see it now. So it seems that Nike has sought out to make a more propulsive shoe, a little bit more takeoff with this model. People that complain about the Pegasus lineup said that it needs a refresh, it's getting boring. Nike needs to go back to the drawing board, try something new, experiment a little bit more. But we've seen those experiments with the Pegasus Plus and the Pegasus Premium already, and those have had different opinions on them. Some have said they should just go with the Vomeros and focus on that only and retire the Pegasus. My thing is, if you like the Pegasus, you're probably going to like this, and maybe you have more of the "if it ain't broke, don't fix it" kind of approach. And then some others will say, it needs a few more bells and whistles. But Nike has been killing it in their running department. I think I heard that uh, their market share, it went up about 20% in the running department. The other departments, that's a whole other story. We're not going to talk about that. I'm probably going to do a video on the Nike road running lineup with those 3 different types of shoes, the Pegasus, Vomero, and the Structure, and explain the Icon series, the Plus series, and the Premium series, each of those 9 shoes. We haven't even seen what the Structure Premium is going to look like. But once that's revealed, I'll be doing a video on those, so stay tuned for that. Nike's website also claims that the Pegasus 42 has more room in the toes in comparison with the Pegasus 41, which is good news for me because I've had foot surgery and I've had one of my toes fixed. So if that's true, I'm all for that. I have wide feet. This is actually a 11.5 wide, which is my true size. I normally have to wear size 12 because Nike makes everything so narrow, but 11.5 wide, I said, hey, why not? Let's grab that. Okay, it's time to weigh in. Now, Nike has said that the Pegasus 42 is in a size 10, it is 300 grams, which is 10.59 ounces. Me, I have a size 11.5 wide in men's. Let's see what that's weighing out to. Coming in at 336 grams for a size 11.5 wide. Let's try the Pegasus 41. Pegasus 41 is, that's 330 grams for 11.5 wide. Now, mind you, I have worn this thing to death. I'm not sure if that makes a difference or not, but they're pretty similar in weight. Some will say that that's too heavy and you should try to get under 300 grams. I would say try it on, see if you like it, and if not, get something else. I've been using the Pegasus 41 for the majority of my running workouts. Maybe I'm going to a racing track and then I do 12, 13 laps till I get about 5,000 meters, 5 kilometers. I use it in that situation. I might go to the gym, Planet Fitness, and then do some treadmill workouts, maybe some zone 2 training. And I've even used it on the road, just running down a busy street, running down the service drive by the freeway, things like that. And that's my basic needs. I've even used it on, I was in a 5K trail race and I used it and it held up pretty good. The waffle patterns held up pretty good. This is probably why it looked like that, because it was pretty, a lot of dirt out there. So that's probably why it looks so brown like that. But nevertheless, this has been the shoe that I use for my basic needs. Now, if I'm doing something longer, maybe I'm going 6K, 7K, 8K, I would use the Vomero Plus. It has a little bit more cushioning in it. So for those days when you're going a little bit extra, or maybe you just want a quote unquote easy run, I would say do the Vomero. I would say do the Vomero in those situations. But this has been holding up pretty good, and I like how the Pegasus feels. So I'm curious as to if the Pegasus 42 will be better or the same. Now, one of the complaints about the Pegasus, at least the last couple of models, is the React X. Some don't like React X. They don't like how it feels on foot. So if you don't like the Pegasus 41, you're probably not going to like the Pegasus 42. Now, if you love the 41, you'll probably love the 42, I presume. The other thing is the zoom units, there is only zoom in the forefoot and zoom in the heel. Now, with the full length zoom unit, you're going to be getting zoom in the forefoot, the midfoot, and the heel. So I'm curious as to how that's going to feel touching the midfoot all the way to the forefoot and to the heel. And I guess if you're a midfoot striker, like you strike in the middle first, maybe that's going to be good for you. So I'm curious as to how that's going to work. There's only one way to find out. We're going to go to a track right now. I got my dry fit shirt on. I like how the colors match with the Phoenix Suns, even though I am a Pistons fan. Go Pistons. But nevertheless, it does match. It's a sunny day outside. We're going to take these for a spin. Okay, before we take that run, there is something that I need to point out that I just at the last minute discovered on Nike's website. So we're at Nike.com. And here's what happens when you type in the word Pegasus. I want to show you something. It kind of threw me for a loop. So we're going to type in Pegasus. And as you can see, it's going to show you responsive cushioning. And we have the different types of Pegasus silhouettes. You got the Pegasus 42, which we're going to review today at the retail price of $145. We also have the Just In ACG Pegasus Trail at $155. We have the Pegasus Premium, which is already out, $230 in men's, $220 in women's. The Pegasus Plus at $190, and the Pegasus 41. Wait, where is it? It's not on here. That's the problem. The Pegasus 41 is gone. It is no longer being sold on Nike.com. They removed it, and I could have swore I saw it on here last week. Now today is April the 13th of 2026, and I bought the Pegasus 42 from Nike's website, and they were both on here. But apparently after the Peg 42 launched, Peg 41 disappeared. You cannot buy the Pegasus 41 on Nike.com anymore. I suppose if you want to get this shoe, the Pegasus 41, you could probably go to an outlet, a Nike outlet, or one of your bargain stores, maybe Ross, maybe Burlington Coat Factory, maybe one of those Marshalls, something like that. You probably have to get it from there if you want the Peg 41. I was trying to see if they lowered the price, and they did one better. They took it off because they don't want you to buy it anymore. They want you to buy the Pegasus 42. So if you want to get the Pegasus 41, you got to go somewhere else. You can't get it on Nike.com. You cannot get it on the Nike app or the Sneakers app. It's gone. It's gone bye-bye. So I just wanted to point that out in the interest of fairness and unbiased journalism and consumerism. You got to get the Peg 41 from somewhere else. Take this information and do with it as you will. Now, back to the regularly scheduled program. Let's take that spin. I just walked a kilometer. Now I'm going to run a kilometer. And that is that. And we are back at home after a little light workout with, oh, I'm tired. A few things I learned. Number one, I need to lose some belly fat. Number two, the Pegasus 42 feels really good on foot. And I will say right now, this feels better on foot than the Pegasus 41. I think I forgot to mention that the Pegasus 42 has a 37 millimeter heel stack with a 10 millimeter drop, the exact same in the Pegasus 41. But the midfoot sensation, way better. I will also say that there is indeed more room in the toe box, even though it looks, because I thought that was skinnier, but it doesn't feel that way. When you put it on foot, it feels really nice. I would say that it is good for running and walking because some shoes out there, are not good for walking. They're good for running only. Like I tried out the Pegasus Plus, and that's, to me, that is not a walking shoe. That's for straight up running only. And that might be because it uses Zoom X in the midsole, the same as in some of your racers. But the React X, it does make it feel a little bit more sturdy. So you could walk with these. You can probably use this as your errand shoe. You're going to Kroger, you're going to the laundromat. You can keep this on after you run. Something like a Vaporfly or a Pegasus Plus, it's going to be way too squishy to be walking around in Kroger. So something like this, I think because of the React X, you can use it in a variety of situations, whether you're running, walking, or doing errands. There was good lockdown in the heel counter. It's not a pinch, it's more like a hug. This feels pretty good. It's not too tight, not too loose, just right. As for the outsole, I guess only time would tell how good this high abrasion rubber actually is. I mean, I was out there running on a concrete track with stripes painted on it. So I only did that for about 2 kilometers. It's too early to tell how good this traction pad is, but I guess we'll see. I mean, I didn't mind it. It was fine when I was out there. So I guess so far so good. And now it's time for my least favorite part of the day, going to the laundromat. So we're going to get cleaned up, put some clothes on, and do the chores before the sun goes down. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video. You can please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what your favorite daily runner is, what your favorite Planet Fitness shoe is when you're on the treadmill. Let me know. But do you like the Pegasus? Do you like something else? Maybe the Vomero, maybe the Structure, or maybe an Adidas, like the Evo SL or Saucony or Asics. What's your favorite daily runner? Leave a comment in the section below. I'm curious as to, what I should try next or what I'm not aware of yet. So let me know. We like to share information around here. So see you next time. There is more to come. Thanks for watching. Take care.